Hey, this is Hbomb and Friends, episode 35A, part one.
It's such a complicated numbering system you have.
Yeah, well, I was originally gonna do one podcast today after Ubisoft, but just had a bigger gap than I was anticipating.
Understand.
Yeah. Anyway, joining me from the GameCocks podcast, Rob Casaletta.
Hey man, what's going on, dude?
Not much. Um, so Microsoft just did their press event.
Yes, sir. They sure did.
Yeah, and of course they kicked it off by they kicked it off with some footage from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare,
Yep.
and then I
Yep.
took a nap.
Yep. I think I saw what was going on Twitter. I think I called it Call of Duty Shadowfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, can we move on to the next one? Because I
Yeah,
just don't care about it.
yeah. But they also mentioned, as previous Call of Duty's time
Mhm.
exclusive DLC, Forza, Forza 5 Nuremberg Ring DLC, free DLC out today.
That's a big get, man. That's a big get.
Yeah,
The
I
Nürburgring.
mean, most of the racing I follow is U.S. based NASCAR, IndyCar, but I'm familiar with the Nuremberg Ring. I don't follow a lot of European racing, F1, sports cars, that kind of stuff, but I'm familiar with it. One of the big tracks worldwide, and a big get.
Oh yeah, that's a huge get. I mean, I've been a GT fan for many years, so
Yeah.
I've been enjoying playing on this. I know that
Mhm.
this has been the track, and now they finally have it. But yeah, it's cool. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for tonight. I'm hoping that Sony and
Waiting for tonight. Whoa.
I want some GT6 on my PlayStation 4 is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
But um,
I want that reason to get one of these new consoles.
oh, okay. So you don't have one of the new ones yet.
Does Wii U count?
Yeah, I count my Wii U as a new console.
I have a Wii U.
All right, that's good. You're
um,
halfway there.
yeah. Um, Evolve. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. We're still on Forza. Forza Horizon 2. There's gonna be a day-night cycle, dynamic weather, and the return of Drivatars.
Wonderful, because Drivatars worked out so well the first time. Yeah. Um, never. I wasn't a big fan of the first Horizon. Don't
Yeah.
really care about this one.
Yeah.
I just whatever.
I don't know. I'd rather, personally, I'd rather have a Criterion Need for Speed
Yeah, or let's
or
take it old school. Let's just go
Burnout. Yeah.
cruising USA, man. Bring
Yeah.
that shit back. Just fucking run over deers and shit. That's what I want.
That was rare, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
It was
Microsoft
rare.
owns that, doesn't? Don't they?
Exactly. They brought back the wrong franchise. They
Yeah.
needed to bring back Cruising USA.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Evolve.
mm-hmm.
I'm not a shooter guy. Alex O'Neill, friend of the show, friend of both of ours. He played that at
Friend.
PAX East.
I would say he's more of a fiend. than friend.
But yeah, he said it was pretty good. Those who don't know, 4v1 shooter, class-based shooter, where the one is the monster. Looks interesting, not my bag.
This is one of the games I'm most excited for this year. I've been on the bandwagon for about 4 months or so, maybe a little bit longer since I kind of heard about it. Um, Really excited for this one. I like the element of you have to play as a team to defeat the monster. I could play as the monster and whoop your ass if you're not playing as a team. So, yeah, this is actually a game that a few of my friends and I have been really talking about and we are very excited to play this
I
fall.
mean, from the concept, I could see how that could be quite good. I'm just not a shooter guy.
Oh, I understand, totally understand. Um, if you're not a shooter guy, then I mean, you know what? If you're not a shooter guy, oh, I don't want that. If you're not a shooter guy, what do you think about a game like, oh, sorry, Fable Legends? Because it seems to be doing something similar to what Evolve's doing in the sense of you could play the bad guy.
It could be interesting,
Yeah.
but I'm lukewarm on Fable.
Okay, fair enough.
I dabbled in Fable 2, never finished it. I prefer my RPGs Japanese, not Western.
I'm with you on that.
But moving on, and this would be the part of the show where Evan Wall would start drooling. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yawn.
Yeah, set in the French Revolution. You can form your own brotherhood. Blah 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 blah. Dragon Age Inquisition. Coming October 7th. Blah 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 blah
Um,
blah.
yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed, I like the idea of the co-op, but I guess we'll find out more later on today with Ubisoft, with
Yeah,
their press conference.
and same with Dragon Age and EA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Um, Dragon Age didn't look all that good to me, but I guess I'll see a little bit. We'll see more. I'm excited for
Yeah.
that game still. I'm not.
Again,
It hasn't waned yet.
again, it's not Japanese enough for me.
That's true.
Actually, my wheelhouse when it comes to RPGs is not just JRPGs, but classic style JRPGs.
Okay, so you're like Bravely Default, that type of deal.
As far as the more modern stuff, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I go back all the way to the early Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
But Sunset Overdrive, coming October 28th. It's still weird to see Insomniac at a Microsoft event.
It was a little bit weird, but I am glad that the game looks like it's got the Insomniac lineage written
Yeah.
all over it. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the most fun-looking zombie killer I've seen.
It looked like one of the most fun games I just saw today during the press conference. You know, forget about the zombies or anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, haven't quite seen that kind of attitude in a zombie game. And then they followed up
Yeah, oh
Sunset
yeah.
Overdrive with, I didn't quite catch the full name of this DLC.
It was Super Ultra.
Dead
Yeah,
Rising
something or other.
3. Yeah, Dead Rising, Arcade Edition, Alpha, something like that. But that's out today.
Are you gonna? Oh, you don't have that. That's right.
I never
Is
got
it
into Dead
free?
Rising, and I don't have an Xbone.
Is it free?
Probably not.
Then I won't buy it.
I mean, it looks crazy.
It looks good. I mean, I'm a huge Street Fighter guy, and it's really intriguing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wasn't a huge fan of Dead Rising 3. I thought it took way, way, way too long to get into the good stuff to the point where I lost interest before I even was able to get into the good stuff. So it's like, all right, cool. I can play as Ryu. Nice.
And here's the part where I started drooling.
Okay.
Harmonix. They brought out Alex Rogopoulos. First, they mentioned Disney Fantasia Music Evolve coming October 21st.
Awesome.
Yeah, that looks great. And the best part of that is that's coming to 360 and Xbox One.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I'll get it on 360. Again, not enough to make me want to buy an Xbone yet. Then they announced Dance Central Spotlight, which had leaked earlier in the day via an ESRB listing. This is coming in September, download only, and they mentioned new tech to get music faster. And this, after the show coming from Harmonix's site. It's going to come with 10 songs. There'll be 50 available at start, weekly DLC, 8 routines a song, a practice that mode, as well as an expanded fitness mode. And we got the first 5 and out songs. Wake Me Up by Avicii, which I believe that's also going to be in Fantasia. Talk Dirty. Yeah.
Talk Duty, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
By Jason Derulo featuring 2 Chainz. Show Me. Kid Ink featuring Chris Brown. Counting Stars by One Republic. And my personal favorite of this list, Happy by Pharrell Williams.
That's the only song I've heard from that list.
Yeah, me too.
Because
I'm happy.
No singing. We don't need to do that, Harold.
That's kind of been.
We're having a good time here. Don't ruin it.
That's kind of been my class's theme song this past year.
Classes? How old are you, man?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Pre-K
All right. Good. Now that makes more sense. What do you teach?
Pre-K autism.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on.
Fable Legends. Looks pretty cool, but as I said, I've only really dabbled in Fable.
You know what? I remember seeing this at last year's E3, and I was very excited for it. I am not a Fables fan. I was looking at what they were doing. I was like, man, this looks really cool.
Fable and Fables, that's 2 different things.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Fables is the comic book.
Yes. Bill Willingham. Yes. I'm sorry. Fable Legend looked really exciting to me. And then when I saw it today, I was a lot less excited about it. It looked as if the concept of playing as the bad guy is already being done with the Watch Dogs app. And it's just kind of like, oh, this doesn't... it's kind of whatever to me.
Yeah. Project Spark. They said this holiday on Xbox One and PC. And they showed a whole bunch of stuff they're working on. Folks on Twitter comparing it to Little Big Planet, but probably a little bit more sophisticated than LBP.
In what way? Do you think?
Just graphically.
Okay.
What can be done graphically? But Conquer was shown, so yeah, they're not going to make a new Conquer game. You got to do that yourself.
Oh, okay. So you got to make your own game, but at least they give you a character of a known commodity for us older people.
Yeah. Then they briefly showed, and I actually had to look it up on Twitter because they flashed it too fast. Ori and the Blind Forest.
Man, did that game look fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I cannot wait.
And finally, for the games coming in 2014, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, coming November 11th. What a way to celebrate Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, huh?
I don't know. The last big game to come out on Veterans Day that I remember was Skyrim, and fans of the show know how I feel about Skyrim.
But you don't like it?
I
don't like it either, so...
I'm your best friend!
I thought that game was too big for its own good. I thought the tasks that you did were just fucking garbage. And I had it on PlayStation 3, so it didn't fucking run after the first 5 hours.
The
combat was shitty, too. The combat was so fucking bad.
It took me like an hour to get past the first 15 minutes.
Oh, God.
But yeah, enough about. It actually came with my replacement Xbox.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, when my previous Xbox died, I actually did a subsidized version, and it came with Forza 4 and a download code for Skyrim. A download code, so I can't even trade in that shit.
Bring it back to the store, pretend it's new. I don't know. It was a Christmas gift. Can I just get sort of credit for this?
But yeah. But anyway, Halo Master Chief Collection. All four numbered Halos. Also includes the the Halo Nightfall series, as well as beta for Halo 5 Guardians.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought they would have done the Halo series and had that actually stream or do something on the Xbox One. So pretty curious about that
Yeah.
decision.
And then they moved on from there. They moved on to 2015 and
Mhm.
beyond. Beyond.
No. That's for another podcast.
Yeah. New one from Playdead, makers of Limbo. It's called
Yep.
Inside.
Hmm.
Kind of had that Limbo vibe. Unfortunately, I never really got into Limbo.
Yeah, that looked interesting for sure. But a lot of lineage from Limbo can be seen. Just more
Yeah,
color in this one.
yeah. Then they did a trailer for ID at Xbox, and then again, I had to look up the list because they went by it so
Yeah,
fast.
you did. You did a lot of work. I'm gonna have to actually copy this and steal it from you, so I don't
Feel
have to do the
free.
work. I will.
Some of the games they showed: Aztez, Night Squad, Plague Inc. Evolved, White Knight, Earthlock, Cuphead. A lot of Twitter talk about Cuphead.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I'm not sure why.
Hyperlight Drifter, Lifeless Planet, Slash Dash, Fru, Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time, Mighty Number 9, Grave, Wolf, hashtag iDarb, which I've been hearing about that one for the past few months.
Hmm.
Apparently, there's a lot of big user-generated component that's already underway. I mean, people are already contributing to that game.
Interesting.
And it's from Mike Micah, best known as the dad who hacked Donkey Kong so his daughter could play as Pauline and rescue Mario.
Okay.
Um, threes.
What
Yes,
what a
threes coming
waste.
to
Why?
Xbox One.
That's a waste. Why even show that game? Why even talk about that game? That's just a game that just arrives.
Yeah, apparently from talk of Twitter, you can snap it to the side and play it.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Have you played that game?
more of a
It's a great game.
2048 fan.
No. I think it's a great game. It just doesn't belong on a console at
Yeah,
all. Like, period.
and the thing is, these console games, these handheld games, when they go to consoles, they just wind up massively overinflated in price. Like, have you seen how much Angry Birds costs on consoles?
Oh, that's a joke. That is so ridiculous. And it's not. It's worse playing it on a console too. So it's not
Yeah,
even. What do you get? You spend 30 times more money.
yeah, or
Ugh,
Fruit Ninja
God.
Connect. I mean, that
I
was
forgot about
costs.
that. Thanks for reminding me, dude.
Actually, that's not a bad one. A
I can
little
see how that would work.
what?
I can see how Fruit
Yeah,
Ninja Connect would work.
yeah, that's a fun game. But yeah, moving on. Phoenix Rage, Hellraid, Below, which Alex told me that was another good one. He played that at PAX East.
I've heard a lot of good things about Below.
Yeah, new one from Cappy.
Yep.
And Master Chalice was mentioned, but it wasn't in the trailer. I had no idea that was coming to Xbox One, although I did see on Kickstarter, I did get an update from Massive Chalice, so that's probably the announcement.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Then they showed off Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Exciting.
Then I had an argument with friend of the show, Cascadia Hermit, about the use of the term "Rise of the." I joked that that Harmonix should make Rise of the Rock Band.
Well, you know, Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I think the name's pretty bad.
Mhm.
I think they messed up pretty egregiously on the name, but oh well.
Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Sold.
Then they brought out Ken Lobb. He briefly mentioned Killer Instinct. It was announced on the internet. Season 2 is announced. TJ Combo is going to be the first fighter.
Wonderful.
And of course, that's now Iron Galaxy replacing Double Helix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I would totally get an X-Bone if they announced Dive Kick mode in Killer Instinct.
What if they just came out? Well, no. Dive Kick was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I believe that's an ID at Xbox title.
Is it? Oh, so it is coming out for it?
Yeah, it's coming for Xbox. It's coming for PS4.
I've retired. I'm not going to play that because I have an undefeated online record.
But Dive Kick.
So.
Have you tried playing it with Donkey Konga bongos?
What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I saw it on a stream. Then I got an adapter from eBay that a GameCube controller to USB adapter. So.
All right then.
Kick.
It
Dive Kick actually won our Game of the Year award for best use of Donkey Konga bongos. I actually printed up that award and gave it to Dave Lang at PAX East.
Did you really? Oh, nice.
I did. Dave Lang, really nice guy. One of the nicest Daves I met at PAX East.
Awesome, man. I didn't know that was a thing. But it makes sense because wasn't their special edition controller just 2 gigantic buttons?
Yeah, well, I'm not even sure if it was a released controller. It was just
yeah, you're right. I don't think they released it.
But yeah, 2 buttons, dive, kick. But yeah, where were we? But anyway, I was saying, Ken Lobb mentioned Killer and then mentioned a new game, a reboot of a franchise he worked on, Phantom Dust, which I wasn't aware of, but then again, I didn't have an original Xbox.
I don't remember this game.
Me neither.
At all. And I did have an original Xbox. I know people were excited about this game, and I'm like, dude, I'm like 35 years old. I should probably know what this is. What the fuck is this?
Hey, I'm 35 years old, and I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, people are excited for shit that I guess it was good. That's what people are saying. But if it was really good, I would have fucking known about it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Tom Clancy's The Division. We'll probably see more of that from Ubisoft.
Yep.
Scalebound. Platinum Games Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah. When I saw
I'm sure Navashin is probably thinking, why don't they just finish Bayonetta 2?
That's what I'm thinking too. But also, I was also thinking too, like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't. What? Like, I'm intrigued for sure, but based upon the trailer that I saw, I have no idea what the hell is going on. Is this like a Platinum Games take on Shadow of the Colossus or something? I don't know.
It was The Last Guardian. Reskin Last Guardian.
Okay.
Now that's just a mess, that whole Last Guardian bullshit.
Oh, that was pretty bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And finally, I don't know why they closed with this. Crackdown. They're bringing back Crackdown.
Crackdown is one of the most amazing games ever made.
Oh, really?
Have you not played it?
I've mostly heard negative surrounding it.
All right, Crackdown and Crackdown 2. Crackdown 2 is a pile of shit. That was a really bad game.
Maybe that's what I've heard.
The first Crackdown is fucking genius, dude. That was one of the most fun open world games I've ever played.
When they released that, didn't they package that with a beta of some sort?
Oh,
Was that a Halo or was that a Gears beta?
you know what? I might have missed something because I
You don't
didn't
remember
know
that.
anything about a beta on it. Interesting. I did see the Gears of War logo when they were like really closing out the show, but I don't remember
No,
hearing
I
anything
mean the
about
original
Gears.
Crackdown. Didn't that
Oh,
come with the
oh,
beta?
oh, oh, oh. Jesus. You know what? I think it might have been the Halo 3 beta.
Halo 3. So yeah, that's how you get people to buy. But
Hey, you know what?
apparently,
It totally worked because that game was awesome.
yeah.
I mean, also like a newer game like Wolfenstein. I know that you're not a first-person shooter guy,
Yeah.
but people that bought that game just for the Doom beta,
Yeah.
they're treated to a
I
really
have played the original Doom. In fact, I own the Super Nintendo version. Who knows? I
Ooh.
might stream that on my Retron 5.
Oh, dude, you got one of those?
I totally got one of those.
How is it? Oh, that's fucking killer, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the gray ones. I got the gray one because I don't know, that just did it for me. And that and the folks who ordered black are still waiting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how much was that? $3.99 or something? It was pretty pricey.
I think they're selling at 140. I pre-ordered at 99, and for some reason must have dropped down. Amazon only charged me 76 because apparently it must have been 76 at some point during the pre-order.
No shit, really.
76.
$76, huh?
Yeah,
And
that's only slightly more than I paid for my Ouya.
Oh, that's the Retron 5, right?
Yeah, Retron 5. I was streaming a little bit last night, and then my Elgato crapped out.
Oh, wow.
That's right, you were trying to watch that, weren't you?
Last night?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I was watching Game of Thrones last night.
Is there another Rob on your site, on your podcast?
There is. There's Handsome Rob.
Oh, I think I remember. Must have been him then.
Yeah, I don't remember getting on Twitch last night.
I
I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I'm looking right now. The Retron 5. Oh, it's not even available from Amazon anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's almost $300 right now. I fucked up.
So
Fucked up.
I guess resellers, folks who are hoarding and jacking up the prices. But I believe standard retail price is 140.
Yeah, I want to definitely check that out, man. It looks really awesome.
Although, funny thing happened when... Oh, and I guess it's almost 3 o'clock, so we better wrap this up. Funny thing happened, though, when I tried to boot up Shaq Fu. It's like, are you sure you really want to play this? I'm not joking. I even posted a picture on Twitter.
No, I believe you.
And, yeah, that game is still shit. But anyway, thank you, Rob.
Cool, man. Thanks, Harold. I appreciate it.
Alrighty.
All right, well, yeah, more E3 stuff. Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, dude. Bye.
Bye.